Father Charlie Gomes was my first provincial. The 10th provincial is Father Rosario Rocha. Of the 10 provincials, 6 of them are still with us, and all 6 are in the Goa province now. 1963, June 20th, we reached Vinayalaya to begin our probation. First year novices from 4 provinces, Calcutta, Gujarat, Bombay, Goa, Pune, 40 of us, first year novices. 9 of us from the Goa, Pune province. Who are those 9? Father Abraham, Father Desmond, Jacob, Matthew Paru of Pune province, and our departed friends, Father Leslie Almeida, Father Pramod Raikar, Father Innocent Pinto, and Father Rajendra Gabriel. All of us, 7 of us, made our first vows on 21st June 1965. 2 of them had come little late to the novitiate, made their vows a little later. All 9 of us became priests, persevered in the society, and some of us have departed to the Holy Land. God has been good and gracious to each and every one of us. I want to refer to a certain turning point in my life. That's where the Jesuits come. 1953, I was in Standard 5. Father Aloysius de Cruz, who was a principal of St. Paul's for a year, superior and rector of St. Paul's community for 2-3 years, was posted to Alnawar parish, the first Jesuit to come into that area. He came on a Sunday to our village Kakeri. He was taken up by the faith of those people, the simple faith and the simple people. He made it a practice to come every Sunday for Mass. One Sunday, when we flocked together around him, for the first time a priest threw a question to the children, which no other priest earlier had done. He said, "Who of you want to become a priest or a nun?" I always thought priests came from heaven, came to the place, offered Mass and went again. Sisters, we had never seen those days. When he put this question, feeling a bit shy, standing in the crowd little behind, I put my finger up. Thank God nobody else saw except Father de Cruz. The second turning point, Father Kevin, the second turning point. When we were in SSC 1962, we were taken by Father Edwin de Souza, the former Jesuit, started the Boys' Town in Goa's Kepe. Took us for a retreat to Bon Jesus Basilica. Father Irineo Lobo gave us 2.5 day spiritual Ignatian exercises at the feet of Saint Francis Xavier. And there I was deeply touched. I made my first general confession. In the confessional, I mentioned to Father Irineo Lobo that I want to become another Saint Francis Xavier. That was a turning point again. Many other turning points through the Society of Jesus. Each and every provincial in my life has played as a factor for the turning point in my life. Each and every provincial, I have placed myself before each one to do what they think is good for me and for the province. I have resigned to that. I have accepted the assignment, the responsibilities placed upon me by my provincial. Couple of them gave a tremendous understanding, sympathy and goodness towards me to make me a good Jesuit. And so to this day I have carried out my responsibilities, especially because my provincials, my superiors, laid a tremendous trust in me to this day. Incidentally, I am the first vocation from my village, Katkeri. I am the first from my Sarodaya Vidyalaya, Khanapur. Ever since my village has given more than 10 priests to the society and to the diocese and to the congregations, more than 20 girls to different congregations of women serving in the vineyard of the Lord. This was not all. The seed sown by Father de Cruz, the seed of vocation, started germinating in other places around Katkeri. It spread to Alnavar, to Godoli, to Samrani, Kundoli Samrani, to Yadoga, and so forth and so on. All because a Jesuit came to my village in 1953. Finally, after having served for so many years, knowing the condition of my health, I always make the prayer today which the old Simeon made. Nunc dimittis serum tuum Domine, secundum verbum tuum in pace. And the person that inspires me most to this day is also a Jesuit, a holy person, Father Thea Deschardes. I've read his books, I'm touched by his books. I still offer the Mass of the World by Thea Deschardes every day of my life besides the Eucharistic celebration. The phenomenon of man, the hymn of the universe, the